let's talk about the miracle.
Ooh.
The East Rutherford Miracle. Tyrone Tracy Jr. is back to work. Back to work he goes. Hi ho.
Hi-ho!
So yeah, he's back at camp there, back at practice. And reporters asked him here just yesterday on Tuesday there about the injury he had. He said it was definitely something scary. The doctors took precautionary actions, so I didn't know what was wrong. They didn't directly know what was wrong. They just did what they thought was right in the moment. We were back after everything at the hospital. We were back at the meetings very quick. It was really just because I didn't want to miss meetings. I didn't want to miss any information that was going in. So it sounds like he even pretty much knew pretty quickly that it wasn't nearly as big a deal as they were saying there,
Yeah.
I look at like what they did, and they did the move. Like, if you're not sure what the injury is, take the precautions.
100%.
Like, take the precautions. But, he goes off on an air cast and everything. Like, you're thinking like, torn ACL because that's the Giant way. You're thinking all the worst possible scenarios.
You have an air cast on the wrist, and you're going to say it's an ACL.
He's going to miss one game. That's it. Like, and one preseason game. Who knows if they would have played him if it was a regular season game. So players are now referring to him as Paul Pierce after this. So for those who may be too young to remember or not be basketball fans, Paul Pierce famously left the 2008 finals in a wheelchair, only to return a few minutes later to play again. And he was mocked for it nonstop, and not just the NBA world, but the entire sports world there at that point for the way things went down. So yeah, it is pretty funny. And he talked about that as well. He said they were pretty hype for me when I was coming in. A lot of the folks around the building started calling me Paul Pierce. They said I pulled a Paul Pierce, but it's all good. I know there is very genuine love around the building, and I'm happy for it for real. So yeah, I like that they're messing with him though, because that says people do like him. I tell people that all the time. When I stop messing with you, I stop joking around with you, that's when you should worry. If I'm joking with you, I like you. You're good. If I stop, that means I don't want to talk to you in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. Exactly. That's the way it is. So, and Tyrone Tracy Jr. looked pretty good there against the Lions in that first preseason game. He's expected to play against the Jets there. So let's see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens as he comes back there. But, that's part of what's missing from that Texans game. I think people, for some reason, are forgetting that too. Like Daniel Jones, now again, not trying to make excuses for the guy, but he goes in there with basically Eric Gray and Devin Singletary, and that's it. They're missing Tyrone Tracy Jr. They're missing Dante Miller. They're missing two of the four-headed monsters, so to speak, that we think there's going to be at the running back position there this year. So, we'll see what happens, see if that helps him, and see if he looks better against the Jets, if he even plays against the Jets. Who knows if he does or doesn't? So,
yeah.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.